Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, the Ford Fusion, probably one of the best looking sedans inside of Ford's lineup, has enjoyed pretty good sales over the past several years, but possibly not as good as Ford Motor Company was hoping for, because if you believe what the Detroit News is saying, the Ford Fusion will no longer be over the next year or so. Now, the Ford Fusion is also known as the Ford Mondeo in other markets around the world, and apparently a brand new Mondeo is in the works as we speak. But it will not be a Fusion inside of North America, as they will probably drop this vehicle from the Ford's lineup, at least according to the folks over the Detroit News. So we'll have to wait and see if we hear official announcement from the Ford Motor Company that may be happening very soon. Next up on the list, another teaser image from the folks over at SSC. Remember those guys, Shelby Supercars? At least now it's just called SSC America. Now they're showing off the same machine, or at least a teaser shot of what could be the same machine that they were working on 6 years ago, known as the Tuatara. This particular machine was supposed to come in with a 7-liter twin-turbocharged V8 making 1,350 horsepower, 1,280 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 was supposed to be enjoyed in just 2.5 seconds with a top speed of 276 miles an hour. This was going to be the continuation of the Ultimate Aero from SSC. Now, apparently they've been going through a little bit of financial issues over the past several years, but may have got their act together, and then we may get to see a brand new version of this machine, or at least an updated version for the modern times, coming out very, very soon. So we'll definitely keep you in tune of what SSC North America has up their sleeve. Next up on the list, one of the weirdest stories, at least as far as I was concerned over the Christmas break, was the announcement that, you know what, all of us have driven Laguna Seca, chances are, over our lifetime, especially virtually. I hate to think how many laps I've got around the old Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. But a huge announcement, because for the past 17 seasons, this particular facility has been known as Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. But Mazda is stepping aside as the parent sponsor of the Laguna Seca Speedway out in California, effective April 1st of 2018. In fact, April 2nd of 2018, all the Mazda Raceway signage will be coming down. I have to say, 17 seasons. It's been hard to even remember when this facility was just called Laguna Seca, even though it's kind of pretty much all I've ever called it anyway. So kind of sad to see Mazda go. Probably one of the longest running sponsorships of any automobile facility as far as a raceway circuit is concerned, but pretty impressive indeed. Be interesting to see what Laguna Seca may have their sleeves for title sponsorship for this facility moving forward. Another little deal that sprung up over the Christmas holiday involved 9-time World Rally champion, in fact the most successful World Rally champion in history, 43-year-old Sebastien Loeb. Now, Loeb hasn't been racing in the World Rally Championship since 2013, but has definitely kept himself busy with a lot of Porsche Cup races. He's also done some World Touring Car races, along with stints at the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and he'll be firing off another event just in a couple of days, as he'll be competing in the 2018 Dakar Rally down in Peru on January 5th, so just a couple of days away from the taping of this program. But Mr. Loeb will come back to the World Rally Championship after running 169 events and, in fact, winning 78 of them. Very impressive feat indeed. The 43-year-old Frenchman will return to the World Rally Championship, competing in 3 events. 3 of the 13 events will be taking over the car for the current driver, Craig Breen, who will be stepping aside in the first event in March at Rally Mexico. He'll continue on into April at Rally Corsica, obviously his home rally in France, and then will be ending up his 3-rally stint in Rally Spain in October. So be very interesting to see how Mr. Loeb just jumps right back in to the new spec WRC cars. In fact, he's done a fantastic amount of testing inside of the 2017, now 2018 spec World Rally Championship automobile. So it'll be interesting to see just how well he does coming up in March at Rally Mexico. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiast. If you're jonesing for some racing like I am, obviously we talked about the Dakar Rally firing off January 5th. Also, if you're anything like me, not a huge motorcycle fan, but boy, do I love some Supercross. Indoor motocross here in the United States firing off January 6th of 2018. So just in a couple of days, get to see Anaheim 1. Again, thanks for watching this particular episode of Motor Cars. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.